In the aftermath of the 3 cops who were killed on Sunday in Baton Rouge, President Obama said, what we don't need is more divisive rhetoric to bring us further apart instead of closer together. But we have come to a point where we are very polarizing in our rhetoric. Yes, there is hatred of cops, and there is hatred of the criminal justice system, which drives people into the streets and spearheaded the entire Black Lives Matter movement. But I will say that when Sheriff Clarke goes on CNN and argues with Don Lemon that there is no data to show that cops stop black men more than white men, it really falls on its face. I mean, you've got a case in Philando Castile in Minnesota who's stopped 52 times since 2002 for traffic violations, traffic stops. Talk to anybody. Kaleem Kerr, former head of the Greater Madison Urban League, has been stopped more than 12 times, he said. His son was stopped while driving with a white friend in Shorewood Hills, told to get outside the car for no charge. Cops aren't going to record those stops unless you arrest somebody. So the data would reflect arrests. Not every time an innocent black man is stopped driving while black. Tim Scott, the senator from South Carolina, gave a speech last week, said how many times he was stopped as a young man over and over again. One time a white cop behind him said, I stopped you because you didn't turn your signal on the 4th turn, which he knew was a lie. As he's been refused several entrances into social events in D.C. while he's been U.S. Senator. They had to check his ID and verify he was in fact in the Senate. No, it's not even close. The Reverend Alex G. in the Fountain of Life Church in Madison was stopped by a cop who was pursuing a black suspect with a different color car, and he was right in front of Alex G.'s church, the Fountain of Life. So you don't record the stop and have the same data if you stop somebody who's innocent and not charged. Now, if you're going to compare the times people have been arrested and stopped and booked, that would skew the statistics altogether. The point of it is, white and black, we have to understand that hating cops is bad, inflammatory rhetoric is bad, we have to have peaceful protests, you don't brandish weapons, you don't throw things and throw bottles at cops, like the 21 injured Minnesota 2 weeks ago. No, you don't do that. But white people out there acknowledge that you can get all the degrees you want. You can be in the U.S. Senate. If you're black, you can still get rousted for no reason because the cop is suspicious of you because you're black and they might be looking for a black suspect. We have to at least agree on the same set of facts before we can have a difference of opinion. Those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes brought to you by Capital Consultants and Edge Construction. Mike Tuig and his staff can read your kitchen, your bathroom, your basement, and make your home feel just like home. We can talk this and more on the radio tomorrow at 8 o'clock on 92.1 FM, The Mike, The Mitch Henck Show. We'll talk about the GOP convention as well. We'll see you then.